Malaysia juga menghadapi cabaran yang agak getir. Kadar pengangguran di Malaysia adalah di paras 3.9%.
So, isu yang tak settle di Malaysia lagi adalah
pengangguran meningkat kepada 5.0% pada bulan April 2020.
Mustahil kalau kita nak lahirkan usahawan sebenar melalui pendidikan tinggi.
Kalau kita tengok artikel tentang situasi di Malaysia, ada 200,000 graduate yang tak ada kerja.
Disebabkan teknologi yang berubah, perubahan ekonomi, perubahan pemikiran generasi baru, education yang dulu tu mungkin tidak lagi bersesuaian.
Dan mengikut anjuran Jabatan Perangkaan Malaysia pada 14 Mei 2020, kadar pengangguran dijangka akan meningkat.
Marriage, perkahwinan antara traditional learning and kemahiran. Welcome to the revolution.
Good morning. Hey, wow, Sufi, I'm feeling motivated now. You're calling me an icon of your motivation. Thank you so much. Hey Farah, hey Asmi, hey Safwan, hey. So let's continue from where we stopped yesterday. And we started off by saying we want to talk about building a business. Yesterday, I went on to say that, hey, we can actually build a business almost instantly, all right, without being able to have any products for yourself, all right? Because at the end of the day, yesterday we were saying that nowadays we just become the vendor. I mean, there's so many vendors in town. All we have to do is be able to manage our traffic, manage our content. Today, I'm going to talk to you that basically everyone can become a millionaire. And I think that's something that is very, very true, because let's put it this way. Of course, I always say being a millionaire, there's two things that have to come into place. Number one, it talks about your mindset, which we've been covering all this while. Number two is about taking massive actions. Okay? When you take massive actions, it's not about just being busy with business. You know, sometimes I always notice a lot of friends of mine, they're always like, hey, what are you doing? I'm busy. I said, what are you busy about? Well, I'm busy preparing for my business. I said, okay, what's stopping you? What else are you doing? Oh, I'm looking at my vendor. I'm looking this. But every single day when I ask them, they always ask me, tell me the same thing. I'm busy. Then I was like looking at them and say, hey, I think it's time for you to step back and think about it again. Hi, Mizan, morning. Yeah, you cannot always be busy with busyness. If you want to become a millionaire, there's only two things that you can do. Okay? Either you come up with a solution that people will need immediately. For example, people are saying nowadays, right, if I can have gloves, I have masks, I've become a millionaire. Yes and no, because everyone else is doing it. So either one that you find in terms in the market where you create a product or to address the needs of the market. Okay, that's a good way. But the thing here is this: to me, the easiest way, the better way, is to become trendsetters. That means somebody else has not done it yet, but you take something and repackage it and become a trendsetter. A new trendsetter, I could say, one of the biggest trendsetters for the 21st century, I think, is Facebook. I know you're going to say, hey, Adrian, it's too late for me to build Facebook. But I'm just giving you the model and the concept. Remember, before Facebook, I'm not sure for those people who are here, hey, Hamida, good morning, and Shaban, were you there when the days when Friendster was around? You know, those days Friendster was there, but it did not kick off. So, hey, morning, Fatin. Yeah, so let's put it this way. Sometimes when you have to create the trend, what Facebook did was he actually basically took a product which was not working fine and then make it into a new trend. And it's linked now to Instagram. Now the new trend will be TikTok. So the thing here is this: no matter what product that you're doing, if it's been there in the market, first thing I'm going to ask you, is there any way that you can repackage it? For example, I have this on my table. I can show it to you. This was developed by our company many, many years ago. You remember this? The square watermelon? Yeah. Nobody ever thought about developing a square watermelon. And then they say, hey, it's something that is practical, is very useful. So therefore, they are going into it. Now, what would be the next trend? If you want to create a new trend right now, I'm going to ask you, one of the best ways to create a new trend is to look at what is people's main pain today. I'm not sure about overseas, but I think the main pain that most Malaysians are facing today is staying at home. Correct? So the thing is there a possibility for us to be able to see something that is outside of our home, outside of our state, outside of our borders, and being able to have that product really ready when the time comes? Because one of it is, I think, the leading market, of course, people like Agoda, Booking.com and all that has created those platforms already for you to book your hotels, etc. But is there anything else? Like for me, if you're gonna ask me, one of the things that I always feel that is the biggest problem in the market is in the tourism industry. Every single player or every single vendor is separated. So if we're going to create something that I can actually piece all the vendors together and sell people an experience, and it can come to my home right now, and the moment is right, I can go and experience the experience. Don't you think it's going to be something that is new in the market? I'm just giving you examples. Hey, good morning, Danish. I'm giving you examples for you to think back. What can be a trendsetter today? What can be a trendsetter that you can create to build a product for yourself? Yesterday, I talked about getting other vendors. You channel and you funnel your marketing team or your database and get people to come in and to look at all your vendors. Similarly, if you look at the tourism industry, I think it's something that I know it's in a pain right now, but in the future, I think it's going to come back, and it's going to come back with a big boom because everyone needs to travel, right? Everyone needs to go out and gather. So if you can think about things along these lines, can you piece together existing vendors, be the main person to help and contribute to everyone else? To me, at the end of the day, my highest values when it comes to work or to make money or to build businesses is about helping other people. So think about it again. How can you then create, hey, Alain, good morning, right? So it's look at existing vendors, look at what people want, what will be the upcoming trends. It could be a TikTok party, it could be whatever it is. But there's one thing that you know the moment you do it, it becomes a viral. And you know the best part about marketing is that you never market it yourself. Marketing is about creating the first product and let the society or let social media market it for you. And therefore, you will save thousands and thousands of ringgits to do the marketing, and people would automatically, because it's a trend. It's like at one time those days, you know, it's a BlackBerry trend. Now it's an iPhone trend. Then it became a Huawei trend. Then it becomes all the different trends, because when you own it, it becomes part of the prestige. So it could be a card. I don't know. I'm just giving you ideas here. It's for you to go back and think. All right. So give your weekend. Go think about it. Enjoy the Ramadan's coming up next week, but I'll still be with you. I'll still be with you every single day during Ramadan. We'll talk about different topics next week. But the idea is how to really guide you step by step to build your business. So till Monday morning, guys. Till we meet again Monday. See ya. Bye-bye.
Malaysia juga menghadapi cabaran yang agak getir. Kadar pengangguran di Malaysia adalah di paras 3.9%.
So, isu yang tak settle-settle di Malaysia lagi adalah pengangguran.
Pengangguran meningkat kepada 5.0% pada bulan April 2020.
Mustahil ke kalau kita nak lahirkan usahawan sebenar melalui pendidikan tinggi?
Kalau kita tengok artikel tentang situasi di Malaysia, ada 200,000 graduan yang tak ada kerja.
Disebabkan teknologi yang berubah, perubahan ekonomi, perubahan pemikiran generasi baru, education yang dulu tu mungkin tidak lagi bersesuaian.
Dan mengikut anjuran Jabatan Perangkaan Malaysia pada 14 Mei 2020, kadar pengangguran dijangka akan meningkat.
A marriage, perkahwinan antara traditional learning and kemahiran. Welcome to the revolution.